What's going on, guys? Amazing YT here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over the Festival King and if you should be summoning for him. So let's get into it. Alright, so I just posted the live translations that Korean Jesus made on the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Reddit Discord, but GC Database actually got the English translations out completely for the Hendrickson and the King. So right now I wanted to do, like, I guess I should you summon, because we also have the banner. Credit to Marilli, he actually got the banner, and it's actually different compared to the older festival banners where King is actually going to be featured at 0.5% chance. So, and he's the new festival unit, right? So that's going to be pretty nice. Overall though, nothing crazy, but it is gonna be probably a must summon because it has these 3 units on it: the Lost Meliodas, Goddess Liz, and the King, because the King is, at this point, he's best unit in the game. But we're gonna go over his kit and we'll basically discuss if he's worth summoning for. So for King's unique, he's gonna nullify the cleansing effect on recovery skills on enemies with 2 or more poison, bleed, shock, or corrosion effects. If there are 3 or more of the aforementioned debuffs, further decrease the enemy's ultimate move gauge by 1 orb at the end of your turn. So basically, he cancels Alt Rush if he has that many debuffs up. So it's gonna be pretty insane, right, that he's able to do that. And his cards do so much damage, man. Like, it's actually insane. So Guardian Punch inflicts damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy and release 130% of any dot damage over time, shock, poison, bleed damage. So basically how that works: release right here deals a percentage of the leftover dot debuff damage as additional damage. So it basically does the debuff damage instantly instead of waiting the turn to do it, right? Because how shock and bleed work is they take time for them to actually proc, but with release on King's card, he's gonna make it so it instantly procs and you do the increased damage like instantly, right? Super busted. So for his second card, the True Spirit Chastiful 5th form increase, he's going to inflict damage equal to 205% of attack on all enemies and poisons for 3 turns. And so this is going to coincide with his Guardian Punch skill, which is really broken, right? And then for his ultimate, he's going to inflict damage equal to 300% of attack on all enemies, apply Abyss effect on the hero, and receive 50% less damage for 2 turns. Abyss is a new effect that inflicts 30% of the damage dealt with this ult on the enemies at the start of the enemy's turn. Only the latest Abyss effect will be applied, so it's pretty insane, right? And then at 6 out of 6, it's going to inflict damage equal to 450% of attack on all enemies, and then it's going to still receive 50% less damage, but the Abyss is going to increase from 30% to 60% damage dealt with the ult on that turn, right? So overall, King is at this point, he's gonna be best unit on JP, guys. Like, the kit, it's as broken, if not more broken, than Lost Meliodas, right? Just what he can do. He cancels Alt Rush with his passive, and he cancels cleansing skills. So you can't use the meta comp that people use with, like, Goddess Liz, Lost Vein, and Blue King. Not this Blue King, the old Blue King, because you couldn't cleanse, right? And now with this, so this is gonna make it super broken, especially when you're fighting that team. This King is going to be super insane for that. And then if we go over the Hendrickson, he's actually going to pair really well with the King, because on his first skill, he's going to inflict damage equal to 215% of attack on all enemies and shocks for 4 turns. For his second skill, he's going to inflict damage equal to 190% of attack on all enemies, makes the target bleed for 2 turns, and bleed has the 90% additional damage. And then he has the weak point ultimate at 385% of attack on one enemy. Weak point is times 3 damage, right? The passive is super nice. So increases damage of allies debuff attack skills by 50% excluding death matches. So that's going to make King and Demon Hendrickson work super well together, right? Overall, let's go over the banner. The banner is going to have the King, it's going to have the new Hendrickson, it's going to have Goddess Liz, Lost Meliodas. I think this is the Sin of Anger Dragon Scene. So I think this is the coin shop Demon Meliodas. I think what Marilli was saying is that, yeah, they're the 7 Deadly Sins coin shop heroes. So we're going to have the coin shop, 7 Deadly Sins, Lost Meliodas, Goddess Liz, and then the 2 featured units at 0.5% rates, which is really good, actually. So should you summon on this banner? Yes, this is going to be probably a must summon on JP. If anyone summoned before this banner, you're kind of missing out, because King is going to be a meta unit for sure. There's a guarantee he's going to be top of the meta. Him, Lost Meliodas, Goddess Liz, the Hendrickson will work with the King. I don't think he's going to be the best character, right? But overall, it's going to be a must summon banner. Again, shout out to Marilli for the info on the banners, and thanks to GC Database for translating the kits of both the King and the Hendrickson. That's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.